evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. My name is Shaked Bartal. I'm going to join any second from now for Mr. Bodog. His name is Bodog. Like it sounds, Bo-Dog, woof, woof. And we are going to talk about the playoffs. The NFC South champion, Carolina freaking Panthers. The Rams game. Going to talk about Mr. Brett Allen, who is not welcome on this channel, is not welcome in anywhere in vicinity of North Carolina. So we are waiting for Mr. Ball to join me, and then we'll get the show started. I'm just going to quickly share it with Mr. Bodog, and then he can join me. And join me, and we can talk about the Carolina Panthers, the NFL. So just bear with me a second, folks. Just going to share the link with my co-host who is running late. So we might have some technical difficulties. I'm not sure what is going on. Not sure what is going on because this show is supposed to be with the guest co-host, Mr. Bodog. I'm not sure why Mr. Bo is unable to join me. I'm hoping Mr. Bo can join me either live or in the chat, because we have a lot to talk about. NFC South champ, Carolina freaking Panthers, and Brett Allen, screw you. NFL, screw you. So I'm not sure what the heck is going on, folks. Because YouTube is acting up, and I'm wondering, Brett Allen, are you doing it? So I'm not sure what the heck is going on, folks. But here's what I do know. This show's supposed to have a guest tonight. It's not, so we'll proceed. We'll proceed normally. NFC South champ, Carolina freaking Panthers. My name is Shaked Bartal, Sports Guy Show. I hope everyone is having a great Tuesday, second Tuesday. No, actually the first Tuesday of 2026, because last Tuesday was still 2025. Last Tuesday was still NFL regular season. This coming Tuesday, this coming Saturday, we have a playoff game at the Bank of America Stadium. Carolina freaking Panthers hosting the Los Angeles freaking Rams. We have a big game. But I want to talk about, folks, with you about the NFL officials, because, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the NFL is fixed. And hear me out. I don't believe the players participate in fixing, but I do believe the officials in the NFL is fixing it. The games are fixed, folks, because we watch week 18 schedule being released. Was released on week 17, at the end of week 17. Before the Falcons Rams games on week 17, the NFL released Week 18 schedule on Sunday night. The NFL presumed that the Atlanta Falcons would lose to Tampa Bay to Los Angeles Rams, which basically would mean the Carolina Panthers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 4:30 this past Saturday would basically decide the NFC South Championship. That's what the NFL believes. But because the Falcons beat the Rams on Monday night, it meant if Carolina loses to Tampa on Saturday, then Tampa Bay cannot clinch the division. If Carolina win, then the Panthers would clinch the division. So the NFL, at that point, had the options. For rating purposes, let's screw the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's Brett Allen. It's Brett Allen messing it up. And guys, please smash the like button. So basically what I was saying, guys, the NFL, thank you. The NFL basically did not want the Carolina Panthers to beat Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Saturday night. Now, before everyone said, well, how can you prove that? Here is how I can prove it. Couple of things. Number one, Panthers tight end Tommy Trimble, his helmet was ripped off like that. His helmet was ripped off. No flag. No replay assistant was involved. Then, what more outrageous, folks? Bryce Young threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage to running back Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle picked up the ball. The official blew the whistles. The officials, Brett Allen, after the game, he told the pool reporter, his first name is Greg Atman, I believe, his last name. Correct me in the chat if I got his name correctly, or if I did not get his name correctly. So Greg Atman asked the NFL official Brett Allen about the backward pass. Brett Allen indicated a couple of things. They blew the whistle because the ball went out of bounds. Well, I have news for you, ladies and gentlemen. The ball did not go out of bounds. It wasn't anywhere close to being out of bounds. Also, Brett Allen mentioned, because they blew the whistle inadvertently, that the Panthers had a choice to replay the down. And he mentioned, I asked Dave Canales about it. Here's the deal. Dave Canales, on a Sunday, after the Panthers clinched the division, he was asked by Scott Fowler of the Charlotte Observer, did Brett Allen ask you if you want to replay the down? Dave Canales denied it and said, no officials asked me if we want to replay the down. So that is the lie by Brett Allen. Then the pass interference by T-Mac. Let's say it was pass interference. If it was pass interference and you convince it's a pass interference, why are you throwing the ball after T-Mac to the runner McMillan caught the ball? I mean, the push-off, supposedly the push-off took place 10 seconds, maybe 5 seconds prior to T-Mac catching the ball. So if it truly an offensive pass interference, why did you throw the flag after he caught the ball? What does T-Mac catching the ball have to do with you throwing the flag? So, and then Nick Scott did not touch the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tight end. Ottman, I believe, his name is Otten, and he went down. Nick Scott did not touch him. They threw a flag for defensive pass interference. The NFL folks wanted the Carolina Panthers to lose for Sunday game against Atlanta, New Orleans. The winner will win the NFC South for either Carolina or Tampa for rating purposes, because I'm here to tell you folks, the NFL care about the money. money. They don't care about the integrity of the game. Because if they did, Brad Allen would have been fired. But no, Brad Allen is not fired. Brad Allen is scheduled to walk a playoff game for the Jags against the Bills. And I feel terrible for Buffalo and Jacksonville fans. Because it's fireable offense. You blow the whistles. There is a rule in the NFL. Officials should not blow the whistles until the play is dead. That play wasn't dead. Rico Dowdle picked up the ball. The ball did not go out of bounds. Rico Dowdle could have picked up his first down, but they blew the whistle. They blew the whistle and they lie that the ball went out of bounds. You can watch the replay 1 billion times. The ball did not go out of bounds. And then not give the Panthers the choice? I mean, let's be honest. No coach, even myself, when I do Madden rebuild, if I have the opportunity, 1st and 10, replay 1st and 10, or 2nd and 17, would I ever choose 2nd and 17, replay of down, instead of 1st and 10? Of course not. And you know what's so freaking frustrating about that play? The Panthers would have probably got points out of it. They did not. The plays that they called offensive pass interference against T-Mac. Previous play. They completely ignore Tommy Trimble helmet falling off violently, being taken off by a Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Where was the replay assistant? Were they sleeping? Were they watching soap opera? Were they watching college football? Because replay assistant saw that, they ignore that. Because the NFL wanted Sunday game, Atlanta, New Orleans, to decide the NFC South. Because here's the deal. NFL care about the rating. And the Panthers won against the Buccaneers. The Falcons-Saints game would have had very little viewership. But if you watch the game, Falcons-Saints, they had plenty of Carolina Panthers fans in Atlanta. They had one Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan in Atlanta. They had a viewing party taking place in Tampa and in Carolina. They had a lot of viewers, including yours truly, who watched the game from Carolina. They had much more viewers watching the game than they could have hoped for. And it's all because the Atlanta Falcons screw it up for the NFL when they beat the Rams. Because the NFL, remember, they released Week 17 schedule before the Falcons' Monday night game against the Buccaneers. Pardon me, Week 18, they released Week 18 schedule before the Falcons' Week 17 Monday night game against Los Angeles. So the NFL is fixed. The players are not participating in it. The coaches are not participating in it. The only thing that is participating, Commissioner Goodell is definitely involved, and the referees are definitely involved. If they are not, if the game is not fixed, folks, then why is Brad Allen not fired? If the game is not fixed, why is Brad Allen not fired? I'm waiting in the chat. Let me know, folks. If the NFL games are not fixed, why are officials not fired? And if anyone want to comment in the chat, let me know. And the thing is, the Panthers did not play great in that. I mean, we made mistakes. We made mistakes in Tampa Bay. No, I agree, Bo. But at the same time, At the same time, they get paid a lot of money. They get paid a lot of money. No, I agree with you, Bo, completely, 1,000,000,000%. But my whole point is, where was the replay assistant? I believe now being hired by the NFL. Where was the replay assistant? I mean, let's be honest. Sign me up for a job that I can be terrible at it, part-time, getting paid $50K, $60K, $70K, $100K, $150K. Well, Eric. You're assuming that the Rams will get past the Panthers. I'm not confident that the Rams will get past the Carolina Panthers. Now, full disclosure, I'm a diehard Panthers fan, but I'm also an NFL fan, and I know the Rams are very good. I know in the first meeting, week 13, you didn't have your safety, Quinton Lake, and you didn't have your tight end, Tyler Ackby. Those are key players for you guys. But here's the deal. In week 13 matchup against you guys, we did not have JC Owen. We did not have Christian Roseman, who used to play with you guys last season. We did not have those players. We did not have David Moore. We did not have Robert Agent Ethan Hunt for Mission Impossible. We did not have him. Also, who else did we not have, boy? I'm trying to figure. Trevon Merrick, our starting all-pro free safety, was suspended. So we did not have J.C. Owen, Trevon Merrick, Robert Ethan Agent Hunt for Mission Impossible. We did not have him. We did not have David no more. Yet, we beat you guys. Fair and square. Matthew Stafford threw multiple interceptions. One by Michael Jackson for a pick six. One by Nick Scott, who never come up with a big play for us. So, yes, the Rams are very good. Yes, you're getting key players back. But so are we. And we are playing at home. We are playing at Bank of America Stadium. The last I saw, the Rams have no fans. You guys don't have any NFL fans. And it's not a knock on you guys, but it's the truth. A couple of weeks ago, you had a crucial road game against the Seahawks. You hosted a viewing party in SoFi Stadium. Does anyone in the chat want to guess how many Rams showed up for a free viewing party at SoFi Stadium to cheer on the Rams against the Seahawks? I will wait in the chat for you guys to answer it before I will give you guys the final correct answer. If anyone in the chat want to guess how many Rams fans showed up at SoFi Stadium for a viewing party, Rams against Seahawks, a huge game, NFC West, about 3 weeks ago. Regular season game. Does anyone want to guess? Well, Bo, that is not. Give me a number, Bo. Give me a number, if you don't mind. It can be 500, it can be 20, it can be, I don't know, 200. Give me a guess, Mr. Bo Dog. Give me a guess. One. Yeah, only one Rams fan showed up. They had a picture. Folks. So this is not me making it up. Look it up on Twitter. They had one Ram fan showing up for a massive viewing party. One Ram fan showing up for a massive viewing party. No, just one. They only had one fan. They only had one individual showed up, line up in Rams gear and all of that. Very nice. Yeah, Jalen Cocker is underrated. He's a pretty good wideout, undrafted from Holy Cross. Well, Rams might win the game, but don't be so sure. Because last time we played you guys were 10-point favorite. Guess who predicted that we will beat you guys? Me. I predicted that we will beat you guys. We might beat you guys again. And you guys have a better record than we do. You guys have probably better talents than we do. But it's the NFL playoff. Anything is possible. If you go into Bank of America Stadium believing, we are 10-point favorite, you're wrong. You're completely wrong. If you overlook us, you're dead wrong. Because I can guarantee you, Bank of America Stadium on Saturday will be rocking. Plus, we have advantage. We are playing at home, East Coast. You guys probably traveling on Friday. It can take time to be adjusted to the East Coast environment, East Coast time zone. Also, in additional, the game is on Saturday. Guess what day we played last week? Saturday. You guys played on Sunday. Now, you might think, that is not a big deal. Anything in the NFL can be a big deal. It literally can be a big deal. So we are playing on Saturday. We are used to playing on Saturday. Today, Dave Canales spoke to the media. Bryce Young spoke to the media as if it's Wednesday. We are used to it. We are getting Robert Eaton Hunt back. Agent Hunt is coming back. He's stopping recording Mission Impossible because he believes we can make it to the Super Bowl. That is why he's coming back from recording movies in Hollywood. David Moore is coming back. He's underrated. He's not a great, but he's a good, underrated wideout. J.C. Owen, our all-pro bowler, will play. Thank you. I appreciate. I don't know if we'll go all the way, but here's the deal. Outside of me, Ball, T-Bone, not the steak. Not the steak. This is not the steak. This is a real guy named T-Bone. Look him up on social media. His name is T-Bone. That is his real name. Not the steak. It's not the steak, folks. But outside of T-Bone, myself, Mr. Bodog, not a lot of people anticipate the Panthers would make the playoff. I had them winning 9 to 10 games, finish second place. We would have won 9 games had it not been for Brad Allen and Roger Goodell. But here we are in the playoff. And the last I saw, folks, record in the playoff is 0-0. 0-0. So the Rams have Matthew Stafford. He has a Super Bowl ring. They have Davante Adams, Puka Nakuka, multiple great tight ends, Colin Williams, Brandon Cunningham, the rookie running back. You have pretty good defense. You have Sean McVay, won a Super Bowl. But here's the deal. NFL playoff, anything can happen. That is why we play the game. That is why we don't go by what Las Vegas is saying. Because if you believe Las Vegas, the Panthers should not show up on Saturday. We should stay at home and watch soap opera. We should stay at home and watch WWE. That is what Las Vegas is saying. Don't watch the game on Saturday at 4:30 because it's a blowout city. If you listen to all the national media pundits, and they are good at what they do, but they're basically saying Rams. I saw one reporter who will remain nameless because it's so freaking embarrassed. Pick the Rams to win 42-17. Are you out of your freaking mind? 42-17? And I know we lost our last 2 games, but it's not like the Rams have been on fire. They've lost to the Falcons. They had everything to play for. They lost to the Falcons on the road. So don't tell me that the Rams are going to win this game in a blowout. They might. They might. It's the NFL. Anything can happen. But at the same time, the Carolina Panthers can also win the game. Because this is not best of 7. If this was best of 7, the Rams would probably win it. Yeah. Xavier Legette, who had a couple of big catches. He had a couple of big catches against Tampa Bay. He did not drop the ball. He did not lose his footing, staying inbound or out of bound. No, 17. Number 17. XL. I don't know his number 67. 67, I believe, was Ryan Khalil. And guys, you're having fun. Smash the like button. It's free. If you don't want Brad Allen to throw a flag at you, if you don't want Brad Allen to throw a flag at you, smash the like button, folks. Which belt? The Falcons are eliminated. You guys are eliminated. If you're talking about the Eagles fly for the loser victory. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so fly, Eagle, fly, but still, you guys have a tough game against the 49ers. It's a coin flip. It really is. Because, yes, you guys are the Super Bowl champ. Yes, you guys are playing in Philadelphia. But 49ers have Ron CMC, my favorite former Panther player, who I still have his jersey. Should be a tough game. Should be a tough game. Should be a good game. I mean, all of the games should be good. I think the Panthers-Rams games will be a good game. A really good game. I don't know who will win. I really don't. Panthers-Rams game should be a good game. I honestly believe the Steelers-Texans games will be a low-scoring game, and I feel bad for 90-year-old Aaron Rodgers because he's about to go into a retirement home after the game because the Texans' defense is ferocious. They are very tough, violent, aggressive defense, the Houston Texans. So it's a nightmare matchup for the Steelers. Because their offensive line already to begin with is not very good. Aaron Rodgers, he can walk like a 100-year-old person can walk. That's how slow he is. And against the Texans defense, I won't be surprised if the Texans sack Aaron Rodgers about 5 to 6 times. No, I agree. But they have Nico Collins. They have Nico Collins. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Texans have a good defense. Steelers are not a good team. They made a playoff. So how far do you think Xavier, your Eagles can make it? If they make it. If they make it after the 49ers. Because if you beat the 49ers, and here's the deal. You guys had a chance to be the number 2 seed. You guys had a chance to be the number 2 seed. If you guys had beat the Commanders, now I don't think you guys are going all the way. I really don't. I really don't believe you guys are going all the way. I also don't believe we are going all the way. But I won't be shocked if we beat the Rams and we give the Seahawks a game. The Seahawks are very good, but we own them payback. They embarrass us. Bryce Young only threw for 54 yards. The Seahawks embarrass us. And the thing about the Panthers, folks, people outside of Carolina don't understand it. We are used to being underdog. It's us against everyone else. That is how this team is. Well, so I guess we'll see you guys in Philadelphia, if that is what you're saying. Which, last year, the worst defense in NFL history nearly beat you guys. Last year, The worst defense in NFL history nearly beat the Eagles. This season, we have a top 15 defense in the NFL. Tough for me to say because I don't like Ojero Vera. I really don't. But still, we have a top 15 defense in the NFL. Well, we shut down Saquon Barkley. You guys last year had Josh, who always liked to sweat. You guys had Milton Williams. We had a garbage defense. Street players who are right now not in the NFL. Yet we nearly beat you guys. Well, Stafford against the Panthers, we made him look like human. He threw 2 interceptions to Nick Scott. Nick Scott never come up with a good play. Nick Scott came up with a big play. Michael Jackson had pick 6. And here's the deal, the Rams are freaking good. They are very, very good. So they might beat us on Saturday. They really might beat us on Saturday, but if they do, I don't think they will beat us by more than 10 points. I really don't. And here's the deal. Let's say we lose. Let's say my Panthers lose on Saturday. Next season, we are going to be a playoff and a Super Bowl contender. Why? Some might say, why are we going to be a playoff Super Bowl contender next season? I mean, we play the Seahawks, the Broncos, the Eagles, the Lions, the Bears, the Vikings, the Packers. Why are we going to be a Super Bowl contender next season? We also play the Ravens and the Bengals, the Browns, Steelers. Tough schedule on paper. You know why we are going to be a Super Bowl contender next season? Number one, we have. I will answer that in 2 seconds. Few seconds, Xavier. And smash the like button, folks. There are 6 of you. There should be 6 like. At the very least. 6 likes. It's free. It's free too. To smash the like button, you help my channel grow. You help my channel monetize. And subscribe, please. And turn the bell notification on. All of those stuff help YouTube channel become famous, monetize, and doing it full time. Thank you, guys. So here's the thing. Number one, we have $39 million right now. We might increase it to 50, to 60, to 70, maybe 80 million because we have Brett Tillis. Brett Tillis is a NFL cap genius. He is the one who negotiated the deal with Patrick Mahomes. You can see the Chiefs are not in cap room L, all thanks to Brett Tillis. We also have multiple draft picks, including from the Vikings for Adam Thielen trade. So we have multiple picks. We have cap room space. When you make the playoff, folks, you can get free agent to come to your team, but you don't have to overpay them. We are basically 2 to 3, maybe 4 players away from being one of the best teams in the NFC. We can get an edge rusher, a pass-catching tight end, upgraded safety, and getting another linebacker. 4 upgrade, and we will be a Super Bowl contender next season. And you guys will be back and talk about next season, the Carolina Panthers Super Bowl run. But here's the deal. We might make the Super Bowl this season. We might make the Super Bowl this season. We really might. We really might make the Super Bowl this season. And to answer your guys' question, how are we going to stop Puka Nacua? JC Horn. JC Horn is a phenomenal, underrated, all-pro, Pro Bowler cornerback. As far as what? What do you mean if I like the Eagles? What do you mean if I like the Eagles against the 49ers? Yeah, I think you guys have a chance, but you guys are inconsistent. Yeah, JC Horn is amazing. I mean, Puka Nacua is one of the best wideouts in the NFL. He will probably come up with an incredible catch. But honestly, the game on Saturday, in my opinion, will be decided by a couple of factors. Number one, can the Panthers have the running game going? If we have the running game going and we pick up at least 100 rushing yard, but can be Rico Dallin getting to 100, can be Chuba Hubbard, can be Bryce Young. We get 100, at least 100 rushing yard, we're going to beat the Rams. Number two, we need to avoid turnovers by Bryce Young in the offense. Number three, make Matthew Stafford under duress. Make Matthew Stafford under duress. Matthew Stafford is not Baker Mayfield. He is not going to run out of the pocket and pick up 5, 10, 15 rushing yards. He is more of a packet type of a quarterback like Colt Cousins. So you keep Matthew Stafford in the pocket, the Carolina Panthers can beat the Rams. What's up, Ali? Post Family 7676. If you haven't done so, smash the like button. Subscribe. Turn the bell notification on, guys. Let's help this channel reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the Super Bowl. Let's get this channel monetized before the Super Bowl, folks. So the Panthers have to avoid turnovers on offense. We need to have at least 100 rushing yard. Very nice. Are you going to the game on Saturday? I am. I also have a Luke Kuechly jersey. I have Luke. I have Cam Newton. I have Christian McCaffrey. I have Xavier Legette. And I have Bryce Young. Should be a great game. Should be a great atmosphere. This is honestly my first playoff game since the 2003 playoff game when I went with my dad. We went to the Cowboys-Panthers game. I lost my voice. It was exciting. It was amazing. And guess who we played the following week? The Rams. Double overtime. Steve Smith caught the ball from Jake Delhomme and he scored a touchdown. I agree. Yeah. I mean, we beat the Rams before. Why can't we beat them again? And I know that was regular season. I know they didn't have Quentin Lake, Tyler Higbee. But as I said before, we did not have JC Horn. We did not have Trevon Mervick. We did not have Robert Ethan Hunt. If you guys are fans of Mission Impossible, then you have to like the Carolina Panthers because we have Ethan Hunt playing for the Carolina Panthers. Ethan Hunt is playing for the Carolina Panthers. Mission Impossible actor is playing for the Carolina Panthers. We didn't have David No More, who is underrated. We have players that we can beat the Rams. We didn't have Christian Roseburn, who was the Rams starting linebacker. He did not play against the Rams. Yeah, we are 10-point underdog, but screw Vegas. Week 13, we were also 10 points underdog. We beat them. We can beat them again. Will it be easy? Absolutely not. Is it doable? You better bet so. It's a doable game. And I'm not saying it because I'm a diehard Carolina Panthers fan. I'm saying it because I see what this team is capable. Because this team, no one thought we would be in the playoff. Thank you. Panthers fan for life. Let's rock the bank on Saturday. Let's cause an earthquake. On Saturday. Well, our coach is too busy, Dave Canales. He's too busy. He's too busy. I mean, let's rock the bank on Saturday. There will not be Rams fans on Saturday at the game. There might be 5, maybe 10, maybe 15, maybe 20, maybe 100 max Rams fans at the game on Saturday. No matter where you're sitting, on Saturday at the game, get up. When we are on defense, get up. Don't wait for the PA announcer to say, Panthers fans, get up on your feet. No, get up. Get up when we're on defense. Rock your chair. Lose your voice. Yell, defense. Defense. When we're on offense, don't start saying, let's go Panthers, because that is not good for the offense. You can say, let's go Panthers, when there is a TV timeout. Don't do the wave, and I like the wave, but don't do the wave. Instead, when we're on defense, yell, defense, defense. No, they're not going to beat us by 50. They're not going to beat us by 50. Ow! Ow! Did we not beat you guys? Did we not beat you guys 30-27? Did we not beat you guys 30-27? Did we not beat you guys? Even if we didn't beat you guys 30-27, there is no way you guys will beat us by 50. Oh, there is a way. If the referees help you guys. Well, what's saying you guys won't have a bad game on Saturday? What's saying you guys won't have a bad game on Saturday? And I'm sure you guys are mad that we beat you guys. But here's the deal. We are used to being underdog. We weren't supposed to be in. This season was supposed to be a rebuilding year. We were supposed to win maybe 7 games. Of course, it might not be on Saturday. Because I won't have my voice. Because when I'm at the game, I'm going to scream my lawn out. But I will have a show. I don't know if Bo wants to have a show with me or not. But I will be back, folks. Probably on Tuesday. Next Tuesday, because I want to watch the rest of the NFL games. Because just like you guys, I'm an NFL fan. So I will be back on Tuesday. I'm not going anywhere, folks. Even if my Panthers lose, here's what I can guarantee you, folks. I will be talking about still the Panthers off-season plan. And I will be having shows. If you guys want, we can do a show about the rest of the NFL playoff predictions and all of that. And the Super Bowl. And we will, plus, folks, if you like video gaming, I do a lot of Madden rebuild. I do a lot of college football 2026 rebuilds. My channel is not going anywhere. Even if my Panthers are eliminated on Saturday, I'm still going to be live on YouTube talking football with you guys. Raiders? I mean, I'm going to rebuild the Raiders again because you guys fired Pete Carroll. I'm going to rebuild the Raiders again, folks. But probably won't be until maybe Friday night. I might do a stream because I have to go to the game on Saturday. And I'm probably going to leave around 1 o'clock, maybe even 12 o'clock. I'm going to leave my house. Yeah, I mean, the Raiders. But here's the deal, Steelers fans. I agree with you, but it's the NFL. You can be down one season, good the following year. I mean, look at my Panthers. 2 years ago, we were the laugh of the NFL. You could go to a Panthers game for nearly $2. Nearly $2, you could go to a Panthers game 2 years ago. And I went to games 2 years ago. I went to Panthers game 2 years ago. Look at us now. Average ticket, folks. Average ticket for the Saturday game for the Carolina Panthers in the upper level. In the upper levels, folks, you know how much tickets in the upper level for one person? One person in the upper level. The tickets are ranging in $200. $200 in upper level seats in the stadium. We are alive. The Carolina Panthers have arrived. Like it or not, we are alive. What's up, Seth? How you doing? If you're new to the channel, my name is Shaket, Sports Guy Show. Shaket Bartal. Smash the like button. Subscribe. Click on the like button right there. Let's help the channel monetize. Let's help the channel grow and monetize. Let's get me to 1,000 subscribers before the Super Bowl. Can we do it, folks? 1,000 subscribers before the Super Bowl. If each one of you subscribe, we'll reach that goal in a second. We are going to reach 1,000. I mean, most of you guys weren't here last February after the Super Bowl. We only had 74 subscribers. We only had 74 subscribers after the Super Bowl last season. Look at the channel now. It's rapidly growing. It's rapidly growing. And by the time the Carolina Panthers win the Super Bowl, I will have 1 million subscribers. Mark it down. 1 million subscribers. Mark it down. But my whole point is the Rams will not beat the Panthers by 50 unless the NFL officials, well, we might not win, but we might win. We might not win, but we might beat the Rams because this is not a best of 7 matchup. This is a best of 1 matchup. Well, are you betting on Madden? Are you betting on Madden? Because on Madden, yeah, I can win the Super Bowl on Madden. I can win the Super Bowl on Madden. I can win the Super Bowl on Madden. Real life, probably in the next 5 seasons, we'll win at least 1 Super Bowl. In the next 5 seasons, my Carolina Panthers will win 1 Super Bowl. And I mean, speaking of Madden, I've rebuilt the Raiders, they won Super Bowl. I've rebuilt the Vikings, they won a Super Bowl. The Vikings never won a Super Bowl. I won a Super Bowl with them. I'm not going to rebuild the Eagles. Not going to rebuild the Eagles. Who haven't won a Super Bowl? The Eagles are good, but you guys are inconsistent. You are the Super Bowl champ, but honestly, you guys made a mistake that you did not win the game against the Commanders. You guys made a mistake. Because if you beat the 49ers, you have to travel to Chicago. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Well, 49ers might not go all the way. By the way, what did you guys think of the Ravens firing John Harbaugh? Are you freaking kidding me? Why did you fire your head coach? The last I saw, your head coach wasn't the one who missed the chip shot field goal. Yeah, they did. They did. They fired him. After 18th season, they fired him. They fired them, and I don't get it. And I'm not a Ravens fan, but I don't get it. I mean, who can you get someone who's better than him? You're not going to get Bill Belichick. He's staying in North Carolina. What are you going to get? Kevin Stefanski, the former Browns coach? Stefanski? He's not going to Baltimore. I mean, I'm good, but who are the Ravens going to get? What are the Ravens going to get? Because you're not going to get anywhere better than John Harbaugh. I mean, even the young, upcoming coaches, there are no guarantees that they will be good. I mean, look at the Titans. They hired a young coach 2 years ago, and he was out of a job. Well, you're talking about Vince Joseph, not Vince Johnson. Vince Joseph, the Broncos defensive coordinator. But he's still not very good. I mean, he's good, but he's not a great. I mean, my old Mike McDonald, the Dolphins are not going to fire him. The Dolphins are not firing him. So, I mean, this is a downgrade. And I like Lamar Jackson, but I think he's washed. I think he's washed. I could be wrong, but I think he's washed, folks. So, I mean, the Ravens might want to trade for a coach, but who are you going to trade for? You're not going to trade for Sean McVay because the Rams will not let him go. You're not going to trade for Kyle Shanahan because the 49ers will not let him go. Obviously, you're not going to be able to trade for Ben Johnson. You're not going to trade for Ben Johnson or Dan Campbell. No, I agree, but the problem with Lamar, he is great runner, but when you run with the ball so many times, you take consistent hits. And Lamar Jackson is not as tall or as strong or as powerful as Cam Newton was. I mean, Cam Newton had a great career because he was so tall and so big. I mean, Lamar Jackson is about 6'2". That makes a difference, being 6'2", 6'5", folks. It makes a massive difference. Yeah, so your quarterback, I mean, my quarterback, well, what are you talking about 2-15? What are you talking about 2-15? Did you not see how bad our O-line was? In 2023, we gave up 67 sacks. We had a coach who was so quiet that he talked like that. I cannot speak. That's how quiet our coach was. We didn't have identity. We had one coach saying, "Oh, Bryce, you run to the right, we're going to make you a mobile quarterback." No, another coach said, no, Bryce, you will run to the left, we're going to make you a runner. We had a terrible coaching staff. Yet, we nearly beat the Packers. Yeah, I agree. I mean, we are on the right track. We are going to be a Super Bowl contender next season. This season, we beat the Rams. It's a cherry on top of the cake. We lose to the Rams. Still, we are going to get free agency want to come to Carolina. I mean, we have 39 million, at the very least 39 million to work with. We're probably going to have about 70 mil by the time we clear it up. We look at our draft picks. You want to know why we are good and won the NFC South this season? Look at our draft picks. Nick Scotton, 4.5 sacks. T-Mac, Tyron McMillan, NFL Rookie of the Year. Princey Onimaya. Now, we are not going to be 6-11. You're just jealous. You're just jealous because we beat you guys in week 13. But here's the deal. Couple of years ago, NFC West was a very bad division. Did anyone say something about it? Remember 2010, folks. Remember 2010. The Saints were the Super Bowl champ the previous year. They had 10 wins. They traveled to Seattle, 7 wins. Guess who won? The Seahawks. So I don't care about the record because record in the playoff is 0-0. Even the Seahawks record, they have a bye. It's 0-0. Exactly. One game at a time. You play your football. You don't make mistakes. You don't make mistakes. Well, but you picked the Rams to beat the Panthers by 50. You picked the Rams to beat the Panthers by 50, folks. So if you're a Ravens fan, why in the world are you picking the Rams to beat the Carolina Panthers by 50, man? Ravens fired their head coach. Ravens fired their head coach. How in the world did the Ravens fire an Hall of Famer coach? I mean, who are you going to get to replace him? Seriously, who are you going to get to replace him who is better than what you had? Who are you going to get? What are you going to get? And I mean, the Ravens have a good team, but not really good. I mean, you have number 1 wideout, Xavier Flowers. But who is your number 2 wideout? Rashad Bateman? You're going to lose Isaiah Likely, who might come to the Panthers, because Isaiah Likely went to East Carolina. Well, Puka is the GOAT. But didn't the Panthers beat the Rams week 13? Or am I dreaming? Maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe the Rams beat the Panthers. Maybe the Rams beat the Panthers. He missed that field goal. And I feel bad for Tyler Loop. I feel bad for Tyler Loop. I really do. And I also don't understand, folks. And we all get pissed off when the players make mistakes. But why in the world does anyone think it's right to go into Tyler Loop personal Instagram account and post nasty, inappropriate comments about his wife, about himself? Come on, folks. We all have emotions when the teams lose. I also have emotions when my team lose, but I never even for a second think that it's okay to attack the players personally, to go after their family. There should be something called off limit. You can say the coach sucks. You can say cut the players. You can say they should be fired. They're terrible. They're garbage. But you should never attack their family. None whatsoever. You should never do that. You should never do that, folks. You should never do that. You should be respectful to the player's family. Because the last I saw, Kyle Loop, fiance, does not play in the NFL. Kyle Loop, fiance, did not miss the kick. Kyle Loop, fiance, did not kick the ball. So why in the world did anyone think it's the right idea to go into Tyler Loop personal account and post nasty, inappropriate comments about Tyler Loop fiance and about Tyler Loop? I mean, this is so disrespectful, folks. So disrespectful. And trust me, I don't like Nick Scott. I don't like our safety, Nick Scott. I don't like our defensive coordinator, Ejiro Vera. They are both, in my opinion, terrible. Nick Scott should be out of the NFL as far as I go. Ejiro Vera should be back in college football. But at the same time, I never, not even for a second, think about going into their personal social media account and post nasty, inappropriate comments. I will never do that. Even if you pay me $1 million, I will never do that. And I will never attack their wife or their family or anything like that, because I can be rude, aggressive, and mad. Aggressive as far as writing, not violent. No, You can pay me 50 billion. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because there is something called you don't cross the boundary. You don't cross the boundary. You don't cross the limit. You never attacked our family. Matt Rule was a terrible, terrible, disgusting coach in Carolina who only cared about his Pepsi. Did I ever attack his family? None whatsoever. Because you can be mad. Bryce will not throw 10 interceptions. What are you talking about? Bryce will not throw 10 interceptions on Saturday. Bryce number this season were better than Lamar Jackson. Bryce number this season were better than Lamar Jackson. Well, but Matthew Stafford might throw 3 interceptions. Matthew Stafford might throw 3 interceptions. I mean, here's the deal, guys. If you believe Las Vegas, we have no chance. But I don't believe Las Vegas. I believe that the Carolina Panthers can win. And guess what? If they lose, I will have a show. Not on Saturday night, but on Tuesday, because I want to watch the NFL just like anyone else. We have a chance. It might not be a big chance, but we have a chance. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. So guys, chat, give me prediction. Give me predictions for the playoff games. Give me predictions for the upcoming playoff games, and then I will give you my prediction. So all the games that we have, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, give me prediction for each game. Type in the chat which game it is, just so I know. Then I will give you my prediction for each game. Broncos, I believe, don't they play against the Chargers, if I remember correctly? Or am I thinking it wrong? Because I believe the Broncos played the Chargers? Wait, no, the Broncos are not playing this week. What you talk? They're the second seed. How are you playing this week? The Broncos are not playing this week. The Broncos are not playing this week. The Pats are hosting the Chargers. So now they can lose. I mean, Sean Payton is a joke. They can still lose. So first game, Carolina Panthers Rams game. Give me your prediction for that game. Give me your prediction for Carolina Rams game, guys. Final score, Panthers Rams. 31-24, Rams or Panthers? Very nice, very nice. Lamar, 62. So I'm thinking, folks, 27-23 Carolina. I'm thinking 27-23 Carolina. So let's talk about the Packers-Bears games. Who do you guys think will win? Packers are a 7 seed. Bears are the 2 seed, if I remember correctly. And I'm pretty sure the Broncos are the 1 seed. So, no, I was asking about the Packers-Bears game. I think, honestly, this might be a blowout, Chicago. Because Green Bay does not have Micah Parsons. They're missing, I mean, I don't know, Jordan Love might be back. I'm thinking Chicago 31-14. Chicago, my prediction, Chicago 31-14. So, next game, Jags, Buffalo. That is a toss-up. Buffalo is a very good team. They have playoff experience. The Jags don't. But Buffalo is a good team, but I think the Jags are underrated. I really believe the Jags are underrated. I don't know if they are getting Travis Hunter back or not. Jags playing at home should make a difference, but here's the deal. The Bills travel pretty well. So I'm thinking Jags. Give me the Jags. What's up, Mookie? Give me the Jags. Give me the Jags. 31-24. Jags will win. Then, next up, we have the Pats. We have the Pats against the Chargers. Chargers are going to the playoff on a cold note. I don't know why they did not want to play those starters against the Broncos. I will tell you about it after I'm done with my prediction. The Pats are a good team. So I'm thinking this will be a blowout. Blowout city for the Pats. 41-21 Pats will win. Then we have who else do we have? We have the Steelers. We have the Steelers and the Texans. If you like defense, if you like low-scoring game, that game. Oh, I forgot the Eagles and the 49ers. Eagles 49ers should be a great game. Should be a great game. The thing is, the Eagles don't score a lot of points this season. So I'm thinking, folks, chats, I'm thinking Eagles pull it off in a close one. 31-30. 31-30 is my pick. Should be a close one. Should be a close one. Jake Elliott finally will make a kick and the Eagles will prevail. So the final game, Steelers, Texans. You like low scoring? You like defense, especially from the Texans? This is the game for you. This will be a low scoring, boring game. You will probably not see the final score, total score points above 37 points. So I'm going to go 17-10. No, 17-13 Texans. Texans will win 17-13. I just think the Steelers are not very good, folks. But someone had to win the division. Someone had to win the division. I mean, the Ravens-Steelers game wasn't very good. It wasn't very good. But someone had to win it. Someone had to win it. Like, I won't be shocked if the... No, I agree, but don't go by Vegas. Don't go by Vegas because Vegas predicted week 13 the Rams will beat the Panthers. I predicted the Panthers will beat the Rams in week 13. So don't go by what Vegas say. Go by what your gut, your intuition is saying. Don't go by Vegas. Vegas know nothing about football. Exactly. Vegas is not waging based off intuition or gut feeling. Vegas is just waging based off stats, record, but it's meaningless. Well, I mean, it was a good game, but it was also boring. Honestly, fell asleep during the game. And then I woke up to watch Tyler Loop miss the kick. It was a boring game, honestly. I like high-scoring game. I like high-scoring game, which is why I think the Panthers-Rams games will be a great game. Will be a great game. You like a lot of points? The Panthers-Rams game will be we having a lot of points. Like, I'm not a big fan of defensive battle. I mean, the game between the Panthers and Buccaneers was an entertaining defensive battle. No, actually, it was a good game. It wasn't a bad game. It wasn't a bad game. Just the officials scored it. The MVP of the game on Saturday between the Panthers and the Buccaneers was Brett Allen. The NFL. Brett Allen won a trophy, folks. I can tell you, folks, that the Falcons Saints game on Sunday was boring, but I watched it and I cheered on the Falcons. Well, no, I agree they cheated because the NFL wanted the game to come down to Sunday between the Falcons and Saints to decide who will win the NFC South. So, Ravens fan, if you watch any of the Panthers game this season, because since you're in Baltimore, you probably don't get to watch the Carolina Panthers play. Which I get that. No, I disagree, Ravens fans. I disagree with you. Go ahead, watch the replay of the Panthers-Rams game. Go ahead and watch the replay of the Panthers-Cowboys game. And then come back to the chat and tell me if those games were boring. And plus, Ravens fans, your team lost, so you shouldn't. Okay, but Red Zone does not show you the real game, folks. Scott Hansen only show you the touchdowns. Well, but here's the deal. NFC South was garbage this season, but a couple of years ago, NFC West was garbage. No one talked about how garbage the NFC West was. It's all because the Panthers made the playoff. Guess what? Here in Charlotte, we are freaking excited that we are in the playoff. You know when the last time we hosted a playoff game? 2025. Well, we were baked in because the NFL screw us up. The NFL screw us up. Brett Allen was told by the NFL, make bad calls against the Panthers, so it will come down to Sunday. It will come down to Sunday. The NFL wanted it. So, you know what? Screw you guys who don't like that the Panthers are in the playoff. There's nothing you can do about it. We are NFC South champ. We are going to beat the Rams. And let's see how many of you guys will show up on Tuesday. How many of you guys will show up on Tuesday after we beat the Rams? Because here's the deal. Even if we lose to the Rams, I will be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere, folks. My channel is not going to stop streaming if my Panthers get eliminated. Of course I will be here. Why would I not be here? I'm not a fair weather fan. I'm a diehard Carolina Panthers fan. I will be here. We will talk about the game. We'll talk about the NFL. We'll talk about the rest of the playoff. Because if I If I'm not here next Tuesday, then what am I? Someone who is not trying to grow his YouTube channel? I don't play golf. I don't play golf. Golf is boring. Golf is boring. I don't play golf. Golf is boring. I don't like golf. But I will be here next Tuesday. I don't know if my co-host Bo Dog will be here because he has a dog to take care of. Wrong. You want me to name the Panthers players starting lineup? You want me to name the starting lineup for the offense and defense for the Carolina Panthers? You want me to name the starting offense, starting defense? Okay, so starting offense, we have number 79, left tackle, Ike Ekwonu. We have left guard, Austin Colbert, who used to play for the Rams, won the Super Bowl. We have the center, Cade Mays. We have right guard, who's coming back, Robert Eaton, Agent Hunt. Damien Lewis is going to replace Austin Colbert at left guard. So we have Hunt, Lewis, right tackle, Tyler Moten. We have tight end, Javante Sanders, who is on the IR. Replacing him is Tommy Trimble. And also Mitchell Evans, rookie tight end from Northern Dane Fighting Irish. We have at wideout. Xavier Leggett. We have at wideout Jalen Coker, undrafted from Holy Cross. We have rookie of the year, tight end, wide receiver. He can be tight end because he's tall as a tight end, but he's fast as a wideout. To the Ronald McMillan, T-Mac. We have its running back. Chuba Hubbard. We have the next running back, number 5, Rico Dowdle. And your starting quarterback, number 9, NFL Super Bowl MVP from Alabama, number 9, Bryce Young. And on defense, we have Derek freaking Brown, Sean Robinson, DJ Wondam. We have Nick Scotton, Princey Onimaya. We have Christian Roseborn. We have Bobby Brown. Don't confuse him with the singer because he cannot sing, but he can tackle you. Bobby Brown. We have from the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl champ, Todd Warden. We have cornerback, number 8, from South Carolina, JC freaking on. We have the next cornerback, number 2. He cannot dance, but he can play. Mike Jackson. We have a safety. We have 2 safety. One of them is terrible, but he's okay. We have 3 safeties. So one of them, number 7, who can tackle anyone. And he can tackle you left and right, up and down. Trevon Morrick is in. We have the man who is the ransom. You must pay the ransom. Otherwise, he will come up with a pick. Linton Ransom, our starting kicker. Undrafted from Florida State. Our starting kicker, Ryan Fitzmagic. And our punter, Sam Martin. And our long snapper, who is 90-year-old, but he's still playing and he's in great shape. JJ Jensen, number 44 from Northern Dane, Fighting Irish. Those are your starting lineup for the Super Bowl champ 2025-2026 Carolina freaking Panthers. Let's go! How about that, folks? And our head coach, young head coach from the Super Bowl champ, Carolina Panthers, Dave Canales. Our defensive coordinator, Ejero Overo. And our offensive coordinator coach, Brad Isick. And our mascot, the best mascot in the entire universe, Sale Pearl. Yeah, Lamar doesn't have a coach. Last I saw, the Ravens are not in the playoffs, folks. Even though you have a great song. Oh, 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 oh. You guys are still not in the playoff. You guys are not in the playoff. You missed the kick, but you are not in the playoff. Thank you. Thank you. Ravens are not in the playoff. Playoff. I'm talking about playoff. 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 I'm not French, but regardless of what I am, the intro, that is me being enthusiastic. Did you guys see my song about the Carolina Panthers that I posted yesterday? Celebrating the NFC South? Celebrating the NFC South, calling Brad Allen out, calling Baker. I am one of the most enthusiastic, die-out Carolina Panthers fan in NFL history. I'm probably one of the most enthusiastic NFL fan in the history of the NFL. And I'm not exaggerating. Because the intro, that is how I am at the NFL game. I stand up on my feet throughout the game. I yell. And one of them, Isaiah Likely, number 82, playing for your Carolina Panthers. Isaiah Likely from East Carolina Pirate. Ow. Playing for the Pirate. He's coming on to Carolina because we say, Sweet Caroline, let's freaking go. Good time never seems so good, so good, so good. Patrick Ricard is a free agent. Ravens fan, I appreciate your dedication to your team, but you guys did not make the playoff. No, I'm not German, but who cares what I am? Mike Green, don't remind me about Mike Green. Where there are allegations against him. I don't know if they were true or not, but they had allegations. That is why he moved to the third round. That's why he moved to the third round. But here's the deal. You guys have an old wash-up team. You guys have an old wash-up team. You guys are an old team. Mark Andrews is very good, but he's old. You don't have a number 2 wideout. You don't have a number 3 wideout. Your whole line is old. Your team is very old, man. No, I get that. But that is why he slips to the third round, folks. But anyway, why are we talking about the Ravens? You guys need a head coach. Get a coach. Make the playoff. Then we can talk about the Ravens. The Ravens? We don't talk about the Ravens. You just fire your head coach. You're not in the playoff. You're not in the freaking playoff. And I respect your dedication, Ravens fans. You should be a fan of your team, win, lose, or tie. But you're not in the playoff. Playoff? We're talking about playoff. And I have nothing against you guys except next season, we're going to whoop you guys. We are going to whoop you guys, Ravens fans. Because next season, we're playing against you guys, and we are going to whoop you guys. Yes, we are. And you will be back to tell me about it. afterward. Oh, my Carolina Panthers whoop you guys. So that is the Ravens. But Ravens fan, do you want me to do a Ravens rebuild Friday night, Madden 2026? Because you guys are not in the playoff. So I might do a Ravens rebuild. I might do a Raiders rebuild. I might do a Bengals rebuild. I will do a team rebuild who is not in the playoff. I might do a Browns rebuild because they don't have a head coach. I will be the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, Shaked Bartal. And I'm shocked the Jets have not fired Aaron Glenn. What are you talking about? The Panthers have never been good. 2012 to 2017. We made the playoff. We made the playoff from 2012 to 2017. I will do a Cowboys rebuild. I actually did one this season. The teams that I've rebuilt this season, the Panthers, Saints, Falcons, and Bengals, Browns, Cowboys, Raiders, Vikings. We made it to the Super Bowl. We made it to the Super Bowl. We made it to the Super Bowl. The official was blind and saying Jericho Cotry did not catch the ball. If they called it a catch, the rest of the game where we have the turnover didn't happen. How many Super Bowl is Lamar Jackson being into? Zilch. Nada. Zero. How many Super Bowl have the Carolina Panthers with Cam Newton been to? One. Zero Super Bowl for Lamar Jackson. Zero. Carolina Panthers with Cam Newton? One. How many Super Bowls have the Ravens been? How many Super Bowl has Lamar Jackson won? Zero. You know why you guys are the laughing stock of the NFL? Because of Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones thinks he can own anyone. How many Super Bowl has Lamar Jackson won? Zero. How many Super Bowl has Lamar Jackson been to? Zero. What's up, Dylan? How you doing? So the Ravens are not in the playoffs. So why are we talking about the Ravens this season, folks? You guys are going to rebuild. You just fired the best coach in your team history. Was there for 18 years. You guys won't get a better coach than him. I can guarantee you of that. There is not a Liam Cohen or Ben Johnson or Dave Canales waiting there. Yeah, keep pounding. Keep pounding. Keep pounding, guys. Keep pounding. So, guys, if you haven't clicked on this like button, click on the like button right there. Subscribe. Turn the bell notification. I've been on for an hour and a half. I didn't plan to be on for an hour and a half. But here I am, entertaining you guys. Entertaining you guys. So you can return the favor, smash the like button, subscribe, turn the bell notification. No, I'm not scared to answer any question, but I didn't plan to be on for an hour and a half, honestly. I was planning to be on maybe 40 minutes, maybe 35 minutes. So you guys want me to do a Cowboys rebuild? No, but here's the deal. Before the fumble, the previous play, the official called it Jericho Cartry did not catch the ball. If they call it correctly, Jericho Cartry catch. The fumble by Cam Newton does not happen. Yeah, I'm also having fun, but I have to go eat my dinner. I don't know in San Diego if the Broncos are going to the Super Bowl. Which team do you guys want me to rebuild Friday night? Which team do you guys want me to rebuild Friday night? And by the way, when I rebuild teams, I don't have the salary cap on. When I rebuild someone, I don't have the salary cap on. And I don't play in any game except the playoff. I don't play in any game except the playoff. In the first 3 seasons, I use real, genuine draft class. I actually rebuilt the Cardinals a week ago. 2 weeks ago. Do you guys want me to rebuild the Jets, Panthers, Cowboys? Who do you want me to rebuild? With no salary cap on. No salary cap. I'm going to make... No, I don't have salary cap because then I can give $1 billion. No, it's not cheating. You know why? You know why it's not cheating? Because even without salary cap, I don't get every player I want. One time, I forgot which team it was I rebuilt. No, but here's the deal. At one time, I gave the Florius Buckner. I gave the Florius Buckner 50 mil. 50 mil. I think I rebuilt the Jets. Did he sign with the Jets? No, he did not sign with the Jets. He signed with the Ravens, so someone else. So it's not cheating because I can have the salary cap off, and it doesn't mean I'm going to get everyone. No, but here's the deal, guys. NFL owners are billionaires, so they can afford to give someone $50 million a year. They can. No, it's not cheating because I'm not getting everyone I wanted. Plus, even though the NFL salary cap is off, season 1 free agency is terrible. It really is typically weak. No, I get that the owner will own the team. No, I know, but you know what is not legit? You know what is not legit? I trade 2 first-round pick and I get Drake May. I trade 2 first-round pick and I get CJ Stroud. I can have the cap on, but it's going to be more complicated to rebuild. I can have the cap on, but it's going to be more complicated to rebuild. It's going to be more difficult because then you have to match up salary and all of that. And because typically, here's the deal. When I stream live, do you guys want to know how many hours I stream live rebuild? Anyone want to guess in the chat? How many hours do I stream live for rebuild on Madden? Thank you, I appreciate. My channel, the truth is, this channel is actually 15 years. 15 years, but literally last year I decided, no, I typically stream for 5 hours, 4.5, 5 hours. I typically stream for, so basically my channel actually is 15 years old. But literally last year, I decided, you know what? I'm going to grow it, going to do it, going to build it. And when I stream the video gaming, I don't have a way for me to be on camera. You guys would hear my voice, but I have basically the picture is going to be phenomenal. Like I use Elgato, and I have a gaming PC that cost me $2,000, $2,000. Yeah, I play Madden. Madden 2026. My profile picture, head coach of North Carolina, AI, of course. College football, I've done it. No, I don't play online. I don't play online. I don't play online. I don't play online. I play offline. I also have other games I can play. 007, GoldenEye, if you guys like it. Can do GoldenEye streaming. I have Watch Dogs 2. Can do a streaming of Watch Dogs 2. And I've done multiple rebuild for college football 2026. If you guys want me to do a rebuild for college football 2026, let me know. No, I see, but if you guys want me to do a rebuild for college football 2026, let me know. The problem with college football 2026, guys, is that basically I have five Panthers jersey. No, it's difficult to play online, honestly. It's difficult to play online. I have 5 jerseys. This jersey, Leggett. I have Christian McCaffrey. I have Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly, and Bryce Young. So 5 jerseys of the Panthers. And my favorite Panthers jersey to wear to games, Bryce Young, Cam Newton. So guys, do you want me to do college football rebuild? Because college football rebuild, no need to worry about salary cap. And I can do a college football 2026 rebuild. Which team do you want me to rebuild? The only problem is season 1, for integrity, for fairness, I will probably see him through. I have 5 Panthers jersey. I already told you. Leggett, Bryce Young, Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly, Christian McCaffrey. All Panthers jerseys. Not 49ers, not Pats. None of those. Okay, no, but it's difficult to play online, honestly. Yeah, I have 5 Carolina Panthers jerseys. First one was my Cam Newton jersey, which I brought back in 2015. No, I don't sell any of my jerseys. I don't sell any of my jerseys. I keep them for life. And I also have a couple of memorabilia. I have from NFL players. I have Bradley Bozeman signed football. I have signed gloves from former fullback Richie Brackle. I have a signed football from former NFL player Connie Ollie. I don't sell my jerseys. Will not sell my NFL jerseys. Not selling any of. So, do you guys want me to do the college football rebuild Friday night? College football rebuild. I don't need to play There is no salary cap. Which team do you want me to rebuild in college football, guys? Because I'm going to end the stream, but I need to know, which team do you want me to rebuild on college football 2026? UNC? That is my favorite team, UNC. But I can rebuild anyone. Do you want me to rebuild Ball State? Do you want me to rebuild Kent State? Unfortunately, we don't have salary cap in college football. I don't make the rules. We don't have it. We should, but we don't. Do you want me to rebuild UNC Charlotte? They were terrible this season. Or you know what? Arizona Wildcats. Okay, I will rebuild the Wildcats. So here's the deal, guys. Turn the bell notification. Subscribe. Click the like button. Also, here's the other deal. I will post, folks. Probably, maybe on Thursday. I will post on Thursday, link to my stream. Link where you guys can watch the stream. So I will post, guys, coming up Thursday night. Link so you can watch the stream on Friday night. Probably going to start the stream around 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock. And I don't know, I might stream 5 seasons with you guys, trying to win a college football championship. So if you had fun, comment, I had fun, and I will be back on Friday. Congrats. So if you guys had fun, let me know in the comment below. I had fun, and I'm looking forward to Friday night college football stream. Ravens fans, did you have fun? If you had fun, let me know, guys. Let me freaking know. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Thank you, guys. So, hey, we say in Carolina, keep pounding, go Panthers. I will see you guys Friday night. Until then, Shket Bartal, Sports Guy Show is signing off. Good night, everyone. God bless you all. Keep pounding. See you guys Friday night. Be there because you don't want to miss it.